Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
This challenge begins in the first quarter with over 2 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball at your 30 as we get set here, 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. Bryson Hopkins, the intended receiver. And
let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
we start this challenge off in the 4th quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're down by 6. You have the ball down to the 10-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and goal. Now a give, right side. Henry pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the night. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We pick up this challenge in the 2nd quarter with over 3 minutes left. You lead by a touchdown. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. It's 2nd and short. And some room to roam now. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. 108 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run it with Kamara. And diving to try to get the first down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this...
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Prime example there of how his height can be an advantage. It makes it tough on some of these smaller defensive backs.
When they try and go through that type of a receiver to get the football up.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Corey Davis, his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Stidham. Stidham looking to escape, but he'll go down. They got him. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Carr now on 1st down. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Jamal Agnew now to return it. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Trying to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Well, on 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Touchdown! Jake Kumaro 48 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. A try here for the extra point. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on second down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. They'll run it again with Henry. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. First down and much more. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Stidham. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Stidham He's going to let it fly. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
All right, Coach, thanks as always. We pick up this challenge in the 4th quarter with over 3 minutes left in the game. You're leading by 6 points, but your opponent has driven the ball to your 10-yard line. 1st and goal. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 40, the 20, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
All right, thanks, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the 2nd quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You're down by 6. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line, and it's 3rd and 5. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, an 80-yard touchdown. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with over 2 minutes remaining. You're up by 2 scores. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And a big turnover there as his... the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Dancing to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Carr again. Touchdown! It's complete. Deebo Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins as his guys are able.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're down 2 scores. You have possession on your own 45-yard line. 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The home side once again ready to take over offensively. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen, the former 1st-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 61 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away, bowling his way in. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course, as his guys have now moved out in front.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to have lousy starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line. And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Trying the left side with Kamara. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here we go with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place. And there's a run. happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down. A handoff, running left, Henry. Out pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
They run on first down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Fights loose, and he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now they'll throw with Carr. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Derek Carr as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And down to the 11.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And Suckup will put this one right through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter from the 6. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. They find some open field here. Sheds off the tackle. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Tackle made by Demarius Randall. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Henry running right. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5. Still 4th down. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Trubisky readies the offense. Down by 11, a minute 55 remaining. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. So with that miss, Charles, you have to figure their fate. It might be sealed.
Yeah, you needed 2 scores. So you take the field goal first and then worry about getting the ball back. But that may not matter now.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. The 30. 10. And touchdown. Josh Reynolds, 74 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On 3rd down, Henry. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 139 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Running left, it's Henry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.